Welcome back, everybody, to BSBL live stream. BSBL Cup Series Race Day number 8, the B4L 400. Thanks, everybody, for tuning into the live stream. With me again, guest commentating is my brother, Jump2555, a.k.a. Nolmighty. How's it going? Actually, wait, no, they can't hear him. You know what I should do? I should unmute so he can actually hear me, and he can hear. I can hear him. He can hear me. All right, how's it going, Noel?
It's going great. Excited for the Cup Series. We just got done with the Junior Series, so I'm expecting for a really nice show here.
Same here. Got 8 races, 3 solos, 2 sets of duos, and then a sponsors race. All starts in 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag is out. We are underway at Ramps, doing some nighttime racing. I think we have 11 drivers. I know that Shadow getting turned up and over. Goes over another driver.
Keep it going.
Oh, Rago hits the ramp run upside down. Multiple cars also
almost over.
Goes right in Shadow's path.
T-bone.
3 cars wrecked. Dark is currently out front in the lead. He's driving for Foxbows Racing. This guy is Father Bredden. He's Killer Motorsports, 11th out of 11 drivers. Apparently, Trackhouse Ganassi Racing may not have any drivers show up today. They're having some attendance issues, and we may not get any of them showing up today. That's going to hurt them a lot on the points. I believe they actually did gain a spot. I don't know. I need to look at the team stand-ins, which are updated at the top of your screen, along with the manufacturer stand-ins, the driver stand-ins, Coca-Cola family. It's all updated. Yeah, Trackhouse Ganassi was P8 after today. I think they may be 12th out of 12. So it's going to be rough for them to rebound from that. Again, the team that finishes last in the stand-ins in the Cup Series gets demoted to the Junior Series. So you do not want to finish last.
Not at all.
It's been actually a fairly chaotic start to the Cup Series today. Had multiple flips early on.
Big Seems like things have calmed down a little bit now. That's good.
Yeah, they got all their drivers got all their energy out early. Oh, Raptors hits the ramp run. Now Rago's on his roof.
Someone ran over him and rolled over.
Yeah, that was Rago and Raptors getting together. Here's Shadow running the Versus Rain. She's currently P6 right now. 4 wide for the lead.
Really dicey up here.
A lot of contact. Here's Isvi for the 51 Volvo. They have gained a spot. If you've seen it at the top of your screen for the team standings, they have gained a spot on RC Cola. They have taken P3 in the team standings, trying to catch up to 4 Performance and our current points leaders, team points leaders, Colors Racing. Here's Dark. Big push to Shadow. She goes to P1. AMR all over again. It may not be AMR all over again. I mean, I think they can rebound pretty fast.
Oh, someone's back there.
That's Ovexus. Ooh, slams into Nebulon. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be AMR all over again, because there is a new sponsor that has been approved. I don't think we've announced it yet. I've sadly not looked at the transactions channel in the Discord, mainly because I don't want to miss anybody get signed or released, in case I do look at it and look away and then I forget about it. So I don't think we've announced it yet, but we do have there is going to be a sponsor announced later today for Trackhouse Ganassi Racing. So somebody else will be taking over that. So that's not totally hopeless for them. They may lose out on a lot of points today, though. Still got a lot of races left. We got 15 races in the season. This is number 8. So we got plenty of time.
A lot of guys backing off. I think we're going to get a run here.
Super spread out Rago in the lead. Typically likes to do this. He does not like hanging back. He likes staying in the front. He's got Majestic Pasella right behind him. Rago's going to get pushed into the sand. Yes, he does. Dark in the lead.
Here they come.
Run for Raptors. Rago goes in the wall. 3-wide finish. It's Nebulon for Newcom. Beats out Volvo. Driver is V. Third is Dark. Fourth, Guesser. Fifth, Raptors. Sixth, Majestic. Seventh, Father. Eighth, Leo. And ninth is Shadow. Getting the last points paying position. Ovexis and Rago do not get points this race.
That was quite the messy start.
That was a very messy start, and the finish was also a little messy. Not gonna lie, that was a little bit of a chaotic, messy race.
But unlike the Junior Series with the Cup Series here, more drivers, that tends to lead to more chaos.
Which track will we be going to this time around? It's going to be Snowy Slopes.
Oh, I like this one.
Second newest track added to BBR. And Nebulon won, Soto's won, and that is very, very important to him. And do you know why? Because right there is the BSBL draft for cash. He qualified for the draft for cash, along with Narwhal. His second week in a row, he's qualified for it. V-Draft qualified for draft for cash. However, sadly, V-Draft, as you can see, his name is gray there. He was on Trackhouse Ganassi and was released. So he is no longer on that team, so he may not be able to compete for draft for cash today. So it's mainly going to be Narwhal, Nebulon, and Kagura, a.k.a. Nathan, who also qualified. So amongst those drivers, whoever scores the most points today becomes your Week 2 draft for cash champion. Thanks for VIR for sponsoring this. Win 75 Robux per draft for cash win.
Yeah, and that win is really going to help Nebulon in the draft for cash situation.
Yeah, for example, I'll show it up one more time on the screen. He got 36 points yesterday. That win right there gave him 20. And he still can race 2 more times today. So it's looking really good for Nebulon. Unless Narwhal or Nathan really put up some great finishes, I'm feeling pretty good if I'm Nebulon right now.
It's going to be right down to the wire, I tell you. They're all really good drivers.
Kagura can't race. He's not online right now. Oh, no. So we're going to have to scratch. Are we going to have to scratch V-Draft and Kagura? So both of those drivers don't look like they can make it. So this may be a battle just between Nebulon and Narwhal. And Narwhal, unlike last season, where it was very, very poor season for Narwhal, nothing went right for him. This season, he is currently P2 in the driver's standings. He's been very consistent, been doing great. It's going to be a battle between him and Narwhal. Should be a good one.
Oh, that's going to be really fun.
Oh, we got 2 commentators. Yes, we do. We have me as always, and my brother is the guest commentator for today. Jump to 555, a.k.a. Nullmighty. He actually sponsored the BSBL All-Star Race at the beginning of the season for his league, when he sponsored it, AFL F1. Speaking of sponsorship, should talk about this week's sponsor, the B4L Backstretch Battles League. If you're familiar with Backstretch Battles Leagues, probably have heard this name every now and then. It's gone through a handful of owners. Though BSBL's own 099 has picked it up, and he's become owner of B4L, which is on, it's going to be their 4th season. Do you like Wreckin' Duos? If so, B4L is the league for you. Starting mid-August, 10 teams will compete to make the playoffs and win the championship. Team sign-ups are open, and races are on Thursday and Sundays at 6 p.m. and Saturdays at 4 p.m. Put your name in history and join the B4L Backstretch Battles League today. Here is an invite link to the B4L Backstretch Battles League if anyone is interested in joining that. And thanks again to O for sponsoring this weekend's Cup Series races. Appreciate it. Give that a check out if you haven't yet. I suspect Foxborough's points might be inaccurate. Why say that? Did I miss something? Okay, maybe I did miss something. Oh, I can actually fix this on the fly. I still have it up on the back end here. Hold on. Let me fix this. There should be a 4 and not a 3 at the beginning of that. Let me fix that. Hope it doesn't crash and hold on. All right, that should fix it. Hopefully. We have a countdown. Countdown has begun. 25 seconds. Let me just reload the standings at the top. All right, should be updated. So Fox Bros Racing doesn't have 300 and 358 points. They have 458. So they are currently just 10 points behind RC Cola. And RC Cola is only 4 points behind Volvo. And not too far behind is Sauber Motorsport. Very tight team field right now. Green flag. We are off at snowy slopes.
Got some drivers up on the banking right here.
Yeah, one of the only BBR maps, if not the only one, with actual proper banking while turning.
Wonder if that improves your speed or helps you at all in the corner.
I have tried it before. I haven't seen any difference in speed. I wish they put speed boost way on top, but they haven't. So I think it might just be there for aesthetics. Again, this map actually is a very, very old BBR map. It just wasn't released until recently. Gage saw it after, I think years of it just sitting around, decided to spruce it up and release it as a map. Here's our Volvo driver for solos number 2. This is Tuna Fish, number 88. Super GDK, the 021 car. Lemon RC Cola. Yeet Beat, 98 for Ford. Krabby for Culver's. Untrustful Pro, the 13 for Newcom. Leo Parter has been newly signed to Sauber Motorsports. He was, I believe, on Volvo, the powerhouse of Volvo. He wasn't racing there too much. Haven't seen much of him this season. Oh, got a wreck in front. Tuna Fish and Bredden get involved.
I thought that was going to be a lot bigger than what it was.
I did too. They did a good job at saving it. But yeah, Leo Parter was not too active in Volvo. Decided to release him, and Sauber Motorsports picked him up. And he's driving for that team now. Here's Raptors. Colors Racing. Phantom Vibes.
Drifting in the snow.
This is a new scheme. Nice M&M's mix. It's filled with looks like peanut butter. I'm allergic to peanuts, so can't. That would not work out for me. Ooh, there's a lot of slowing down up front. Here's Ultra Jacks for Fox Bros Racing, holding the caboose right now in 12th.
Oh, it's a huge run.
Passed 2 cars there before we clicked off of them. Here's Durag. This is a Trackhouse Ganassi driver.
All right, here we go. We're going downhill now. This is where it gets interesting.
Whole field under a blanket.
With a 4 or 5 wide, maybe.
4 and 5 wide, constantly holding it. I think there was that 6 wide there for a second?
Maybe for a split second they were 6 wide back there.
Tuna Fish goes to the lead. He's in the wall, though. It's going to give the lead back to Yeet Beat. Oh, he clips the wall. That almost was a bad wreck. We're about halfway through this map. Again, towards the end of this map, because there is a big turn, it is not accurate. The progress bar at the bottom is not accurate. There's actually a little bit more of the map than it shows. So we're about halfway right now through snowy slopes.
Seems like a very controlled chaos as of right now.
That's definitely a good way to put it. Haven't had any major wrecks, though. Bunch of contact, 3, 4, and even 5 wide. 5 wide, maybe 6 wide for a second for the lead.
Oh, he's getting turned. And, oh my goodness, I cannot believe they all saved it.
Eat Beat saves the car. Falls back to P8. More contact in front of him. There's going to be a big... I'm calling it right now. I'm not going to say who's going to win because there's been a lot of lead changes. But I'm calling it right now. We're gonna have a big wreck at the end of this race. These guys are just they're too compact. They're too close. Where's my 8 wide racing? We might get it at the end, Storm. It's gonna be close. We've gotten 6 wide multiple times.
If you guys try hard enough, I believe you guys can make it 8 wide.
We are very capable. He's 4 wide right now. We are very capable. This track is wide enough for 8 wide. Trustful out front for Newcomb. And the Dale Earnhardt good wrench. There's also another scheme mixed in there. I don't know if that's just is Newcomb's spin on it, or that's another NASCAR.
Actually, and honestly, I like it a lot.
I do. It blends really well. It's not too much orange where it's overbearing. It's just you got the black and the white and the little orange stripes with represents Newcomb.
Yeah, and with the progress bar at the bottom being inaccurate, does this hurt the drivers on when do you back out and get that run?
It actually does, I believe. I think it does because the last, I think 2 out of 3 last races, everybody who backed off to get the run at the end were not able to catch up in time.
Yeah, you really got to time that right because if you don't time it right, you're either finishing last or you're not going to make it to the front in time.
We may see that again, but these guys have been very compact all race. I think we're going to have a big wreck here at the end. You can see the finish right up ahead. That's where it ends. Trustful out front. Yeet beat now. Now it's Super GDK. Raptors takes the lead. They're going to hit the wall. Someone's in the wall hard. Leader's wrecking. Who's going to get the win? It's Krabby steals it.
I was so focused on the accidents, I didn't even see the winner.
Krabby for Culver's Racing steals the win. Finishing ahead of Get Out, Play 3D, Super GDK, Tuna Fish, Father Breton, Ultra Jacks, Kane, Leo, and Yeet Beat getting the last point span position.
I think someone back there either got close to going over or went over on the inside wall. It was really close.
I think that was Trustful. Yeah, he finished P12 there. I think Trustful absolutely slammed into the left side wall as it narrowed down.
It went on top of the wall, which was really close.
Culver's, who I believe is currently last in the team standings, needs some points, and that is a much-needed win for that team. Krabby Seb gets the win in solos number 2.
Yeah, so far 2 rather messy races. Actually, quite surprised.
Yeah, it is. It has been pretty messy. I'm not gonna lie. That ending was. I called it. I did call it. There was a big wreck at the end. I think that classifies as a big wreck. We had 4 cars in the lead, all wreck, and Krabby just was in the right place, right time. Good points for Culver's. Now we prepare ourselves for solos number 3. I don't think we had any draft for cash drivers. I didn't see Narwhal. Didn't see Nebulon. And V-Draft. And our other driver, Nathan, a.k.a. Kagura, doesn't look like he's racing today.
That's a really tough break for Kagura.
Yeah, Kagura has been jumped all the way up to P6 in the driver's stand as he's been carrying Killer Motorsports on his back this season. He's been doing a great job trying to keep them out of that last place position in the team stand. It's very important that you do not finish 12th in the team standings by the time the season ends. We've passed halfway in the BSBL season, so we have less races now. We have less races ahead of us than and more races behind us. Okay, my bad. Culver's is not last in the standings, though they are practically under a blanket. Rago, 372. Culver's, 369. Nice. Killer Motorsports, 364. That's a big battle for that last spot in the standings.
Yeah, that last spot is up for grabs. It's going to be an absolute dogfight for who's going to get it.
Shadow Sartex for Foxbows Racing, 78. Darth Vino. This is a new scheme. Haven't seen this one. Oh, wow. That is dark on the hood.
Yeah, wow.
What is that? That's scary.
For sure.
I would not want to see. I would not want to see that approaching my car from behind. That's Darth Vino. Oh, that's Godzilla. I mean, that's
I mean, if you're driving and you see a Godzilla car in your mirror,
that's
nah,
intimidating.
you're all over.
That's a very intimidating Godzilla. Here's tuna fish
All right,
again, the 88.
5 seconds on the countdown.
Green flag. Sorry, I did not. I think I put up the finish key, and I didn't put up the countdown. But we're up. Oh, wreck. Upside down goes Trustful.
Ooh, early wreck for Trustful.
Upside down another
upside
driver. Trackhouse Ganassi. We're on board another Culver's driver trying to go back-to-back for team wins. This is, I lost my first account, a.k.a. Big Mama, in the 68.
4 wide already.
Is stick in the 66 Hellmobile car. He's updated a little bit. This is not what I remember it looking like last season. So he changed it around a little bit. He's got a little icon of the devil on the front. Hell energy drink. Rago and the Raising Canes, 25. No help.
That was good. He's got Costco in the back as well.
Yeah, one of the TRI sponsors is Costco. I think the other one is Raising Canes, which he's racing right now. Voki, our vice president, 52 for RC Cola. Raptors, currently P2, giving a push to Tuna Fish, who successfully still maintains the lead. Still in the lead.
Lots of banging everywhere.
Yes, DoorDash is no longer last. Although, like the last 4 spots in the team standings, you guys are all practically under a blanket. It's going to be entertaining to watch that for the remainder of the season.
Oh, who just shot up the middle? That was, wow. Whoever's in first right
Trustful and Durag wreck. I don't know who shot them. That might have been the 51. Was it the 51?
No, 51.
Tuna Fish into the wall. Puts Voki in the wall and wrecks into the DoorDash, who collects Raptors, who's over. Oh, he almost went over the map.
Almost.
You're lucky there was an invisible wall, because I actually don't think you can go over the map in that section. I think there was an invisible wall there that kept them in the map. Raptors is sweating profusely. Yep, I would be too. Because
that was almost awful.
Culver's Big Mama leads the field.
And a train right now. About to be a 4-car train for lead.
They get put in the wall. We passed the halfway point in this race. Again, I really can't get over it. I just love the atmosphere they've added to each of their maps. It's a little different for each one. Like Daytona, you kind of got that like orangey purple sunset feel. The sun never technically sets. It's just orange purpley kind of haze in the sky. Some light clouds. Nighttime here is the first time I'm seeing it. Purple and pink background with the mountains. Kind of a foggy sky. Houses also light up. I don't know. I don't remember that happening.
Shout out to whoever did that. It looks really nice.
The atmosphere is top notch. I feel like every half is really close to each other. P1 through P6 and P7 through P12. Yeah, they are. They really are. Colors still in the lead, as you see. They're 12. They're only by 12. They're only 12 over Ford. There's a little bit of a gap between Ford and Volvo, but then you have RC Cola is right behind Volvo. Foxbow's Racing, which still hasn't updated. Why did it revert back? What? That should have updated. So Foxbow's Racing's team standings up there is inaccurate. I don't know why it's like that still.
If nothing works, then you can always add the blobfish up there.
Yep, that's going to be my backup option now. Approaching the finish. Rago and Yeet Beat have placed their bets. They want to stay in the front as long as they can.
Oh, he bailed. That's Yeet.
Rago still out front. Oh, big runs from everybody. Multiple cars in the wall. Is stacking the wall. Rago still holds on to the lead. Darth Vino in the wall. Can Rago hold on off? Tuna Fish to the lead. Wrecking behind him. Photo finish. It's going to be Kane. Durag wins, beating Tuna Fish to the line.
Yeah, no one could block that run that Kane had going down that final straight.
And Rago, after trying to hold off everybody that had a run behind him, finishes P7. Trackhouse Ganassi. Don't even have a driver card for Durag yet, so I'm just gonna have a Trackhouse Ganassi driver listed there. That's Durag. One solos number 3. Yeah, just pretend Foxbow's Racing actually has 4. Oh, driver stand-ins. You know, that's the problem. I saved it to the wrong one. Nobody wanted to tell me that? There's been team stand-ins that have been scrolling the entire time. And not one of you souls thought to tell me that it was wrong.
To be quite honest, I didn't even notice.
I'm disappointed. I'll fix this now. I know what the problem is. All right, there's driver stand-ins and team stand-ins. All right, it should be working now. Just reset it. There we go. It's back to how it should be. Oh boy, it's that time. It's that time again. Going to Canal. I think I actually race in this race. Let me check. I think I race in the duos. I do. I do race in the duos, so I will. Well, let me try. Since I'm still using the different microphone from yesterday, and it's not exactly something I can just attach to my headset. I have to hold it. So when I race, I have to attach something to the bottom and just kind of prop it up. I hope you guys can still hear me all right. It might be a little fuzzy. This is the best I can do.
It sounds like you're a little further away, but for the most part, it's doable.
As long as I'm not too bad, it should be fine.
Oh, we got the Pac-Man car.
Yeah, this is my scheme for Sauber Motorsports. Ross Chastain themed for his Advent Health. And Sauber Motorsport also has Pac-Man as a lock sponsor. So I was like, all right, I'll add Pac-Man to the bumper.
I think that's a great scheme.
Phantom vibes in the M&M Mix 15. Krabby trying to get another win on the day for Culver's.
I could go for a Culver's burger.
You know what? If for those of you who watched the stream yesterday, you know, I was hungry. I got really hungry, especially seeing this exact car. You know what I had after the stream? Pretty much had almost exactly this. I actually did go to Culver's. I got a double and frozen custard. And I will confirm it was fantastic. It was very good.
See, that just means the sponsorship is working.
It is. It really was. It really did work. The Culver's sponsorship in BSBL worked.
Yeah, you need to thank Krabby or the entire team of Culver's for that.
Also got to thank he's the one who put it as a sponsor. Here's Isvi for Volvo 51, Majestic for Urban International Racing, along with his teammate Super GDK. Waffles H2O, the other Culver's driver. Rav for, I think that's... Where did I go? Wait, why?
Nah, you disappeared.
Did I die? No, I'm way over here. How did that happen? I was way too busy spectating people.
I think they were bullying you.
Somebody pushed me. Yeah, I'm getting back. You know what? I'm going to do the first time ever. I'm going to do a backwards start. I don't think
This is gonna end
I don't
horribly.
think I've ever done this before. Here's a countdown.
Oh, someone got pushed forward.
Green flag.
Oh, and he went backwards and knocked him backward.
I wrecked my
And he
teammate a little
used
bit.
up for that.
Didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Crabats. Anyway, we're off in Duos 1A. Oh, that 4-car went right across me.
Oh, that was too close for comfort.
Currently running P9. 7-car battle for the lead. I see multiple cars on the wall. I think that was a track. No, that was Culver's. That was Ovexis in the wall.
Oh, and you're in the wall
And I'm
and
also
over.
in the wall and upside down. Currently 12th. Sorry, everybody, for the lack of action. I'll get back up there.
Yeah, just with Canal, everything just happened so fast.
Looks like another driver wrecked, I think. Hard to tell who it was from this far back. But yeah, I'm currently P12 right now. Here's Ovexis in front of me. Oh, there's
Someone
it's a 4-car.
someone just oh,
I don't know who the 4-car base is. I think it might be Newcom. Could be wrong. I know it's Newcomo for Junior Series.
oh, they're all bunched up in a pack up here.
Clogged in the wall. There's a wreck. Ghost. Yes, Ghost is Newcom. That's Nebulon. Oh,
He got stuck
Krabby
in the
hits the wall
wall.
glitch. And, that's another driver that hit the pillar.
Oh, hit the pillar back there.
That was Volvo, Isvi. And after that horrible start, I have taken the lead from Phantom, which is a TRI
This is
driver.
not the last one.
Try and risk the speed boost and not hit the wall. I did so mostly successfully. I'll try and spectate behind me and also race. Yep, that's not working well. So I got Phantom right behind me for Rago Racing. Third is Culver's driver, Ovexis.
Yeah, it seems like everyone's just laying back right now, just sitting tight until the end. That's coming up really soon.
We are approaching the end. We'll try and switch lanes.
Oh, it gets me nervous when people do that.
The end is right around the corner.
Oh, someone almost hit the pillar right there.
It's currently Sauber Motorsports. 1-2. Get a big push from Isvi. Am I going to win? I think I am. Yes, it is me. Sauber Motorsports gets the win. Second is Super GDK for RC Cola. Third is Volvo's Isvi. Fourth, Rav for, I believe, Newcom. Fifth is Krabby. Sixth is Krabats. Seventh, Nebulon. Eighth, Ovexis. And ninth, getting the last points paying position, is Get Out and Play 3D.
I'm not sure if there was a wreck back there or they just didn't create a run because it seemed like you just rode into the sunset right there.
Yeah, I did. I'm not gonna lie. I did kind of cruise to that win. If there was a wreck back there, sorry I did not get to it. So I will put my name for Sauber Motorsports Duos 1A win column. So I believe my second win of the season. Why is it so dark?
Someone needs a.
It is really dark. Is my lighting up all the way? I mean, I think it is.
Is there a light switch someone needs to flip, or what's going on there?
It's just so dark. No. This is just how it is. We're just gonna... This isn't your ordinary darkness. This is advanced darkness. Racing in the true nighttime. Canal's a map that separates the men from the boys. Mighty has dementia and didn't know he moved.
Can confirm he does.
Oh, no. I'm fine. I do
I'm
not
joking.
have dementia. I do not have dementia. My horrible attempt at a joke. Anyway. Duos 1B. Thankfully, the sun is starting to rise. It's not going to be, like, stupidly dark here. Speaking of dark, here's Dark from Fox Bows. Well, this is wicked for Colors Racing.
The building.
Just doing laps around the BBR building. All right, I think this is a good time once again to mention this weekend's BSBL Cup Series sponsor. This is the B4L 400 for the Backstretch Battles League. B4L Backstretch Battles League, that is. It is a Reckon Backstretch Battles League. Like, if you like Reckon Duos, if so, B4L is the league for you. Starting mid-August, 10 teams will compete to make a playoffs and win the championship. Team signups are open, and races are on Thursday and Sundays at 6 p.m. Eastern and Saturdays at 4 p.m. Eastern. Put your name in history and join the B4L Backstretch Battles League today, which is owned by our very own O99, a.k.a. the sponsor of Culver's and Grubhub in the Junior Series. Thanks to him for sponsoring this week's BSBL Cup Series race event. If you haven't, go on check B4L. Again, I'm sure some of you guys that have been around for a while, that have been in a few Backstretch Battles Leagues, have probably heard of B4L before. It's gone through a handful of owners, but this is newly owned now. It's owned by BSBL's own O99. So give that a check out if you haven't yet, even if you have checked it out previously. Under new management.
I can tell you right now, there is a stacked field for this race.
I've got 10 drivers. Is that 10 or 11? I see 10, 11, just missing one. And I see one driver back there. His name is Cap. I don't know. It's Captain. Waiting for him to spawn in a car. Darth Vino. It just says Brat. Is that the whole scheme?
Oh, Godzilla costume.
Oh man. Okay, he really went full out on the Godzilla. I didn't even see the Godzilla costume in here.
Who needs a fire suit?
Yeah, who needs Godzilla doesn't need a fire suit. He is the fire suit. That man could take a nuclear blast and be perfectly fine. 30-second countdown until we get underway. Also, thanks everybody for tuning in to the stream. If you haven't yet, make sure to follow us. Backstretch Battles League. Do this every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. for Junior Series and 12:30 p.m. Eastern for the Cup Series. 5 followers away from 200. And our goal is 250. Once we hit 250, I will do a face reveal, as I said quite a while ago. I'll hold true to my promise.
Oh, someone took the ramp and landed it.
Yeah, I never, ever like taking that ramp. It's way too much of a risk. Though it is early on. This map is lawn, so maybe if you just want to have some fun. Currently spectating Dale Earnhardt Sr. himself. Decided to come back to the living and race in BBR for Killer Motorsports. DoorDash's, the Dennis Group, won a race yesterday for the team.
Oh, he's almost getting hooked.
Gets put in the wall by his team owner, Narwhal, who is one of our draft for cash drivers. Trying to beat Nebulon, who's already put up a decent amount of points today. I don't know where he finished in... Where did he finish in the last race? I'm going to pull that up real quick on my end. Just bear with me. Where did Nebulon finish last race? 7th. Okay, so Nebulon has finished 1st and 7th. So that has a total of 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6. So he's currently at 26 points.
We got a wreck back there.
3-car wreck. Still
Oh,
wrecking.
yeah. Everyone's upside down back there.
Earnhardt Sr., Darth Vino, and they wreck again. Joppy gets into the 33 or the
That's gonna
03.
be really costly.
The long map, though. Still got plenty of time.
It's bad enough to wreck once, but wreck twice. That's rough.
Mr. Godzilla driving the Godzilla Exalta 28. I hope to see that car in victory. I want to see that car get one win at least.
Gotta be awesome. Dark, looking to make it 3 wide. The one car is
You've
gonna
made
block.
that joke too many times. What joke? Oh, yeah, a bunch of lag. They are just frozen.
Oh, someone's going over.
There we go. Now we're going. Oh, magnet glitch between Durag and Narwhal.
I think that was lag there. I don't think you put him in the wall there on purpose.
I don't know if that was lag on my end or everybody. Mr. Restrictor Plate has found his way back up into the pack. Go Joppy does not land right. He is spinning on his roof. Leader's making a bunch of contact. And Pancake just having a nice Sunday drive all by himself on the right side of the map. Everybody went left. He decided to go right. No, it's not bad because there's a bunch of chaos.
Good save by Dark. Kept it off the wall.
Great save. And looks like Darth Vino got into him, but he apologized. Pair of colors drivers, Vistifer and Wicked. We're approaching the merge.
Oh, Dark's got a big run here. Oh, no, he lost it.
I just realized this is a goldfish car.
It's a great goldfish car. It's the only COT in the field.
You know what? I like it. I just wish there was more orange to it. Wish there was more orange and yellow.
Yeah,
That is
more
my,
like
that's my only complaint.
cheddar
Otherwise, it's
orange.
good. Solos, not solos, duos 1B. Approaching the end. Trackhouse Ganassi, 1 car. Trying to save it. He is all over the map. TGI Slop, haven't talked about him at all this race. Drives for Fox Bose. 5-car battle for the lead. Darth Vino and the Godzilla 28. He doesn't like where he was. He backs off. The Dennis Group in Narwhal. Pair of DoorDash drivers. They're trying to pull away from everybody.
It's so wide, so long here. I don't think they're gonna be able to hold these guys off.
Can they do it successfully? I don't think they can either. They're going to have a big run. At least Vistifer's going to get there. And TGI Slop also with a big run. Side by side, Dennis Group in dark. And photo finish. It's Dennis Group by just a few 1,000ths of a second.
14 1,000s.
Gets the win for DoorDash. Second is Dark. Third, Joppy. Fourth, TGI Slop. Fifth, Earnhardt Sr. Sixth, Durag. Seventh, Pancake. Eighth, Yeet Beat. And Narwhal in the last points pay position for DoorDash, which does not help him in the draft for cash today. Only 2 points compared to Nebulon's 26.
Well, they proved me wrong. I did not think DoorDash was gonna win that one.
Yeah, I didn't see them winning it either, but it paid off for him. DoorDash driver wins duos 1B, and I really thought I did have Dennis Group's driver card, but apparently I don't. Well, I apologize for not having his card. I'll try and fix that. Got a few hundred. I got like 150 plus driver cards that I have to go through and maintain and update. Dennis hit the brakes. Hey, it worked out. And this is the time when I race.
Can you go 2 for 2?
I'm sure going to try. Racing a half pipe, not one of my best. It's not one of my worst tracks. Just kind of in the middle.
Oh, he's got a car levitating up there.
Yeah, that's not where the car should be.
Yeah, I believe his car is supposed to be on the ground and not near the.
Yeah, I don't think cars are supposed to levitate like that. I might be wrong.
Oh, the sun's peeking through. It's actually levitating into the sun.
Is this Duos 2A? Yes, it is, AJ. It is Duos 2A. No repeat team winner so far today. Had Newcom, Culver's, Trackhouse Ganassi, Sauber Motorsport, and DoorDash. Currently sitting at 10 drivers. We're missing 2. I see 1 driver in a car, so that would be our 11th. That looks like Culver's Chicken. No, it's
Was that
not.
a 12th that
My
just
bad.
won?
It's a Storm Chaser, 92 Costco. And with his teammate AJ and also the 26 Costco. Everyone's here. Countdown. 10 seconds. I'm enjoying season 15. A lot more competitive between the teams. Yeah, I agree. It's quite competitive. I should get out of spectate mode. There we go. We're off.
Oh, and Calamity right out of the gate.
It's hard to tell who that was, as it's so dark. The sun is set, and we don't even have lights at this track. It's just going to be super dark. The only thing I can see is, thankfully, a lot of the drivers have the underglow. You know what? We haven't had much of this. I think it's time for a good old-fashioned train, which since the new BBR update, it's been extremely hard to have more than a 4-car train. Let's get a train going. We got Camo first. I'm second. House of Balloons. Oh, Nick doesn't want to. Nick for Sauber Motorsports goes to the lead. Our 3-car train. Now 4 cars. Serial for Volvo has joined.
Yeah, 3 and 4-car train. 3 on inside, 4 on outside. They're going to go all over the place. And then those 2 lanes are gone, and they're wrecking back then.
So hard to see what's going on since it's so dark. It's got to be some sort of glitch on either my end or BBR's end. At least we have underglow so we can see the drivers and their cars.
Oh, another train, 4-car train that's also got dismantled. Man, these trains just form and then they break apart instantly.
Camo still somehow finds himself in the lead. I'm going to give him some pressure. I get to the lead, though I don't know how long that's going to last. I've got no help. 4 wide for just a second. I somehow come out on top. Nick with a big run to the right side.
Wide there a little bit. Oh, on the wall. And they're almost around. Save it. And they got a shot again, and now they're going back for the lead. As the 3-4 wide for the lead up there.
Tire field practically under a blanket. Big Mama currently holds the lead. It's going to be overtaken by TRI's Storm Chaser. Camo now looking back for the lead. I can't seem to get up the track. Car just goes.
It slides right on down.
Like the banking. It's so dark. Hard to see what's happening. We are approaching the end.
Yeah, because everyone's laying back. They're all getting that run, as I was saying. Who can time it perfect?
I don't know.
Oh, that's a lot of cars in one area. They're coming to the line. 3 wide. It's going to be Bluey.
Mark. for Volvo wins. AJ is going to get second. I get third. Fourth is Serial. Fifth, Storm Chaser. Sixth, Nick. Seventh, Big Mama. Eighth, Voki. And Turtle Man getting the last points paying position. Driver who dominated most of this race, Camo, does not get points. And Krabby for Culver's finishes 11th.
That was a really
All right, we already did Canal. We can't vote for Canal again. We have to do ramps. We got to vote for ramps. We're gonna or Phoenix, one or the other. Ramps or Phoenix. We have to stay Phoenix so we don't have to reset the server. Congrats to Mark for winning Duos 2A. I just kind of think that was the driver I was pushing. I just kind of pushed him to the win. Pulled out way too late.
Each race has had a different team win.
Continuing our trend, almost our trend from yesterday. V-Draft for Trackhouse Ganassi was the only driver yesterday at all to win for his team twice. He was the only repeat team winner yesterday, even for the Junior Series. Looks like it might be the same, too, for Cup if we continue like this.
It's like we had a truck join the field.
Yeah, 22 for Palmside Restaurant. Owner of Ford Performance. This is John. Is it getting darker? I feel like it's getting darker.
No, I agree with you.
I mean, there's just
darker.
nothing but an abyss of darkness.
Yeah, you're gonna want to hope your car has underglow, because if not, it might be pretty dark out there.
Could it be maybe the fog causing this? Does anybody know what might cause this? Mark turned me. I don't have a clip.
Gage updated the lighting some time ago, according to the Rago.
I know he did update the lighting and also the atmosphere, but I felt like in one of these races it just got really dark all of a sudden and it stayed like this entire time. If you have a clip, Trustful, you can send it in. Wait, you don't have a clip. Well, you're gonna have to try and get it off of the stream then. Once I publish it, which will be right after races conclude. Here's Wicked in the 14. You know, I don't mind it too dark like this, only when they're not racing, because we get to see the glow from these cars really shine. There's a great 48 Jimmy Johnson. Lowe's Chevrolet. Lit Me for Performance 21. Nacho in the 24. That's a good angle right there. Dark in the 19. Narwhal in the 27. Dennis in the 51 for DoorDash. TGI Slop 12 for Fox Bros Racing. And we have a few drivers just sitting idle over here. Is the server full? I hope it isn't full. No, it's not. There's still space. It's broad daylight in my game. I wish it was the same for me, but it's not. Countdown, 40 seconds. Second to last race of the day. Let me fix the color for the countdown. So really like neon blue. Let's make that more BSBL blue. There we go. That's better. Also fix the position of it.
All right, 10 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag is out. Underway. Final duos race of the week. Still extremely dark. So happy a lot of the cars have underglow. If anybody is watching a stream and you do have Game Pass and you have the option to put on underglow, I would definitely do it. Just so it'll look cool, and also so I can recognize and see you guys better.
Yeah, it may look darker out there, but I will admit the underglow, it just makes it look twice as cooler.
It does. I think that's Lit Me out front. It is. Ford Performance. Nacho going to try and challenge him. Vistafer through the middle. Takes the lead for Colors.
Moves the 12 out of the way to get into the lead.
Oh, big contact with the DoorDash driver. He's going to fall to the back of the pack.
Oh, it almost turns.
We are
truck.
currently missing, I think, 2 drivers also. I think we're missing a Trackhouse and we're missing an RC Cola. No, not Trackhouse. This is duos. I'm not sure what I'm talking about. We're missing the whole team. Which team are we missing in this duos? Trackhouse. So yeah, we're missing Trackhouse Ganassi. Both of Trackhouse Ganassi drivers are not in this duos race.
They did win once today, so that's going to give them a little bit of a cushion.
Going to need every point they can possibly get to stay ahead of the team in 12th place.
And the Goldfish car almost getting turned.
Narwhal pretty much needs to win here. In fact, I think, is this his second or third race? I think it's his third, right?
Part of me wants to say third, but it might be a second.
Let me check the finishes real quick. This is his second race.
Oh, John, hard in the wall.
So Narwhal is really going to want to finish on a podium here. At least a podium. If he wants a shot at a win at the draft for cash.
Seems like everyone's playing nice right now, kind of staying in that line. If they get a run, they just back off.
Big contact with the leaders. Nobody wrecks, so a lot of cars into the wall.
Three wide, make it a 4 wide.
Dark in the lead. Let's go on board. It should look pretty cool. Oh my gosh, you can't see anything. You see the cars a little bit out of the window net, but that's it.
I would not want to be using
This
the
is
cockpit
just
for
it's looking at the abyss of darkness. I see Narwhal on his bumper, giving him a push.
What?
Can't see anything inside the car. Approaching the end. You can see it in the distance as the sun finally starts to rise and I can see what's happening.
Yeah, it's crunch time.
Nacho doesn't want to slow down. Holding W.
Yeah, he's like, if you want to win the race, you're going to have to get by me.
He's going to have to play a big defense here if he wants a shot. I think they're going to get to him in time.
And these runs are so big, I don't know if he's going to block them.
They're making a lot of contact, though. It's going to be down to the wire. 4 wide for second. Big push for Vistafer. Vistafer in the lead. Side by side with Dark. Dark with the run at the very last second. He wins for Foxbows Racing. Second is Joppy. Third, Dennis. Fourth, Narwhal. Fifth, Nacho. Sixth, Wicked. Seventh, Bredden. Eighth, Lipme. And TGI Slop getting the last points paying position.
Ooh, I almost thought that 24 had it there. I mean, he was so far ahead, and they were all just ramming into each other back there.
There was a lot of contact. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a penalty ticket submitted for a few of those incidents.
Without a doubt.
Dark Foxbows Racing wins the last duos race of the weekend. Now we prepare for the last race overall for the weekend. Sponsors.
And it looks like we may be heading back to Phoenix for this one.
Ended out on Phoenix again. So they all load in one final time. All right, do you think the streak for the teams, only one team winning, no repeat team winners, you think that's going to continue for the sponsors race or no?
I mean, I got to say yes. I mean, we've gone this far, so I think it's going to continue.
There was a lot of contact. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a penalty ticket submitted for a few of those incidents.
Without a doubt.
There was a lot of contact. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a penalty ticket submitted for a few of those incidents.
Let's go big. I think it's gonna be a one win for one team for every race.
All right, if that is going to be the case, who are we looking at? We're looking at Voki for RC Cola, Nacho for Killer Motorsports, John for Ford Performance, and Rago. He could win. His team hasn't gotten a win yet.
I gotta say it, they're pretty good on the point standings right now. I'm gonna have to go with RC Cola and Voki.
All right, RC Cola. All right, Noel has made his pick. Thinks Voki is going to win this race. I think it's going to be Nacho. I think Nacho is going to win for Killer Motorsports. Also, a little update on the draft for cash. Let me try and calculate some quick points right here. Narwhal has a finish of 4th and 9th. So 16, 14, 12, 14. So Narwhal has a total of 14 points right now. Nebulon has a total of 26. Just keep that in mind. Once again, Nebulon, 26 points on the day. Narwhal, 14 points. They're both racing their final race here in sponsors. Going for the draft for cash week 2 champion. Narwhal has to finish, I believe, let me just put this up here. 16, 14, 12. Narwhal has to at least finish, I believe, 3rd.
He's hoping this Reese's scheme is going to help him get this win.
Get the COT Reese's 27. Really needs a podium. That's what he needs. He needs a podium, and he needs Nebulon to not get points. I don't know what position Nebulon needs to get to clinch the win.
Seems like one of the Volvos are going to start this backwards.
That would be Tuna Fish. He's going to go for the backwards start. We'll see how that goes for him in 12 seconds. All eyes are on Nebulon and Narwhal. See what they can do. Green flag. Backwards start didn't work great for Tuna Fish.
Nah, it cost them a lot.
Side by side for the lead. Voki is in the lead. Big run for Ultra Jax. He takes the top spot. Oh, gets clipped by Voki. That was almost a horrible wreck. Good save from the drivers.
How about 4 wide for the lead?
Oh, there's a wreck. Kerbat's getting some airtime. Barrel rolling. And he's going to drop back.
Man, he flew all the way across the track, one end to the other. Let's go back 4 wide racing for the lead. Why not?
4 wide, 5 wide for the lead. Narwhal goes through the middle to P1. What was that? That was maybe 6 wide for second. Nebulon and Rago get into the wall.
We're so close to 8 wide, guys.
I believe you guys can do it. If anyone can do it, it's the sponsors. The best drivers in BBR right here in the sponsors race. Let's make it 8 wide. I want my 8 wide racing. Ultra Jax, Foxbow's racing, trying to hold off the entire pack behind him. Going to fall back to second. Voki takes the lead. Has help from Rago and Narwhal behind him. Three wide for first. Rago middle.
John with a run.
Gives a push to Big Mama. Big Mama takes it. Culver's P1. Contact for P3. Ultra Jax to the top again. Oh, big contact. Car up around in the air. That's Nebulon.
I think he cleared the catch fence, and that was really high.
Drops all the way to the rear of the field in 11th. And the one driver we're missing is Trackhouse Ganassi. They will not race in sponsors.
Dang. Second straight race. We've not had a Trackhouse Ganassi driver.
On board with Voki. She currently races in P3, side by side for the lead. 4 wide for the lead. She's getting some help from John.
John just continuing to push her.
Wicked in 8th. It's been fairly quiet this race. Keep an eye on him. Don't want to count him out.
Oh, slicing and dicing to the lead.
Tuna Fish.
Oh, look at the big run that Tuna Fish has.
Reminding everybody that he's still racing. Gets the P1, now drops back. Wicked still holds the lead.
Yeah, he just wanted to remind everyone what he can do.
Tuna Fish drops all the way to the rear. I think it's a little early to start backing off now. Probably do it in the next 10 or so seconds, 10 to 15 seconds from now.
Yeah, what I think he's hoping for is everyone to wreck in front of him so he can have that gap.
Field is super spread out. Rago in Wicked decide to play. Oh, wait, no, Wicked backs off. It's only Rago now with a huge lead. Big contact in the rear of the field. That was between Narwhal and Tuna Fish. Draft for cash on the line for Narwhal and Nebulon. Keep an eye on where they finish. On board with Krbats for... Oh, Nebulon trying not to wreck. He gets into another driver. They get into the wall. Krbats takes the lead.
Won.
4 wide. Contact. Tuna Fish to the lead. Rago. Does he have enough? Narwhal with a run too. Narwhal gets second, but it's Tuna Fish for Volvo. He gets the win. Oh my gosh. Nebulon gets 9th. That's only 2 points. I think Narwhal might have... Narwhal might have got him.
Oh my goodness.
Narwhal barely, and I mean barely, finished ahead of Big Mama and Rago to get those 2 extra positions. That could have been the difference in him winning the draft for cash or not.
Yeah, by how many 1,000ths? That could have been the win.
I think it might have been. I think if the math is right, I think he won it by either 2 or 4 points. I think he beat Nebulon.
Might have been 2 points, actually.
2 or 4 points. Yes, he just said it in the chat. He got it. 30 points to Nebulon's 28. 2 points, and that is it. That is all it took. Obviously, still pending penalties. I know there's a lot of contact with Nebulon back there, but that just looked like racing to me. I need to see a better clip if there is one, but I think Narwhal got it by 2 points.
Excluding all possible penalties, what a race. That was a lot of fun.
Great finish. Volvo is the only team to go to get 2 wins for their team on the day. It was won by Mark and Tuna Fish. Rest of the recap, Nebulon started off strong. 1 solos 1. Krabby for Culver's, much needed win for that team. Got in solos 2. Trackhouse Ganassi, I believe it was Durag who won solos 3. I finally decided to show up, and I got a win in duos 1A. Duos 1B was won by DoorDash, the Dennis group. It goes 2 for 2, or 1 for 1. I don't know how I word it. He won yesterday, and he won today. He's got 2 wins on the record. A pair of Volvo wins, and Dark won duos 2B.
Yeah, at the end of the day, the streak finally ended. We have 2 Volvo drivers winning races today.
One final time, I want to shout out the sponsor for this weekend's Cup Series racing, the Backstretch Battles League, B4L. Let me get that up here. If you do like Wreckin' Duos, a B4L is the league for you. Starting mid-August, 10 teams will compete to make a playoffs and win the championship. Team signups are open, and races are on Thursday and Sunday evenings at 6 p.m. Eastern and Saturdays at 4 p.m. Eastern. Put your name and history and join the Backstretch Battles League B4L today. There's one more invite link to the Discord server in the chat. Thanks, everybody, for watching the stream this weekend. Got a lot of followers, only 5 away from 200. Thanks for watching. If you haven't yet, follow us on Twitch so you know when we go live. Check out our social links. And if you're interested in joining the Backstretch Battles League, either Cup or Junior, you can go to the homepage on Twitch and join off the Discord invite link right there. Thanks to No Mighty, my brother, for commentating both Junior and Cup. I hope you enjoyed the races.
Oh, absolutely. It was such a blast to be here. Congrats to all the winners today. They truly earned it.
Yeah, I think we had great racing for both Cup and Junior all weekend long. I'll see you guys next week for week 5 of the BSBL Cup and Junior Series. Thanks for watching. See you next time.